Spring officially starts today. As snow melts, flooding becomes a concern. News Central 34 is watching out for you tonight. Clayton Cummins is live at Hammer Restoration, speaking with experts about how to protect yourself from flooding and what to do if your basement floods. Hey, Clayton.
Hi, Raquel. A flooded basement can be a terrible thing to deal with. It oftentimes results in damage to your home. According to FEMA, just a few inches of water can cost you thousands of dollars in damage. Here to talk with me a little bit about flooded basements is Matt Bartell. He is from Hammer Restoration. Matt, I want to thank you so much for joining us for News Central 34 at 5. So tell us a little bit about what somebody can do to prevent a flood in their basement.
The best advice I can give for flood prevention would be to make sure that your sump crock and sump pump are working properly. If it is a battery system, make sure the battery is charged well. Also, you might want to make sure that your gutters are clean and that the downspouts are extended away from the home so the water doesn't fall from the roof into the basement.
Okay. Now, if somebody does encounter the unfortunate event of their basement flooding, tell me, what is the first thing that they want to do?
The first thing you should do is call 773-3473. That's Hammer Restoration. Our emergency response crews can be there typically within an hour. And the sooner we arrive on the scene, the less water is going to incur, the less damage you'll have, and the faster we can get you back to a normal life again.
Okay, and if the basement does flood and after they call you, what is something that somebody wants to do to kind of prevent any more damage from happening?
Well, I think the best thing to do is probably stay away from the water. Don't go down into the basement. Don't explore. There's a lot of trip hazards, a lot of things that are hidden underneath there that is submerged under the water that you won't be able to see. Might be electrical issues down there. The best thing you can do is stay away from the flooded area and wait for our emergency crews to get there.
And then talking about sub pumps, what is one of the better sub pumps that you can purchase? What tips do you offer to someone that's purchasing a sub pump?
Well, there are a variety of brands out there. What I would recommend is you get one with a battery backup, and quite often they're available with an alarm system as well. So if the battery goes bad, it'll light up or make a beep noise, typically like a smoke alarm would do, and that way you know that you need to maintain it and make sure it's properly functioning.
Sure. And then speaking a little bit about insurance, flood insurance only covers damage, correct?
Depending on what kind of policy you have and who your coverage is with, would determine on what is not covered underneath your policy.
Excellent. Matt, I want to thank you so much for joining us for the show at 5 o'clock. Hopefully at home that will help you with planning your spring, and hopefully you don't encounter any flood damage this spring season. For now, reporting live in Mount Pleasant, I'm Clayton Cummins, News Central 34.